And we're in a surprise session of, of D&D. Not Rescue Rex's time. Today it's Saltmarsh Side Stories. So, for the past while in the town of Saltmarsh, there has been a band of adventurous heroes with some questionable reputations. But the main issue they have is their sailors fucking die. They just keep fucking just taking a single hit and falling over dead. And Simon, the hero of Saltmarsh, captain and hero and owner of the Sea Ghost itself, along with the main guy who designed the Black Beast, also created the amazing figurehead that has all the people stopping and staring at the harbor.
Oh, I forgot about that.
How?
He is a mighty lizard folk ranger, with his battle beast companion of the month-old Olber, a chubby, rotund mass of owlbear. There have been a few posters set out, a little scheme that he's been having for a few days, and finally decided, yes, fuck it, I will do this. I will make sure none of them just fucking die like useless coward bastards. So the advert was sent out, put in a few places of prominence in Saltmarsh, mainly passed around in the pubs and in the orchard. It was simple. You bring 2 gold with you, and you show up at a nice, horrible little patch of marshland the next day. Well, we'll say it's a 12. Simon will await you there. He will teach you how to not fucking die like a useless coward. It says that on the poster. Teach you to exceed and excel and to maximize your core synergies. I have no idea what this fucking means. Chicago wrote it. It also says that on the poster. How many am I paying for each word? And you'll just write... Stop fucking writing! And you may set off together, solo. He's pretty much plain to see. Like, he makes a big presence whenever he moves through the town, so everyone knew where he went and when. Partly because of the calling out, Nemo and I will be out for most of day and next day, but when I come back, we will fuck. Chicago, do not fucking die while I'm gone.
Good luck.
And he awaits, just standing there, resting back on his tail. Olbert just casually rolling around a bit, digging at the grass. Who the fuck approaches? We'll go from top to bottom on the list then.
Which list? Discord or the character sheets?
Look, someone is here. It's time for Pio's favorite part, introducing yourself.
Yes, I absolutely love having to repeat my introduction 5,000 times.
But this time, it's just the once. Just to give an idea. You don't have to do it in detail or anything.
That's the whole thing, I don't have any idea.
Well, shall I handle it for you?
Sure.
Simple. From along the horrible muddy path comes very carefully placed footfalls of a full tabaxi. Dark-furred mainly. I'm going to assume a few drapes and bits hanging over her scaled mail. And behind this, like a constantly puncturing of the ground, this spike-laden little, well, fairly large crab. Armed with sword and bow. Very confident. Not having much difficulty with the terrain whatsoever. That about accurate?
Yes.
There we go. Alright, you're up next, loser.
Oh, down the path. You see a dwarf just clanking around, clank, 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 clank. And then you see a big pot on his back, some ladles and stuff. And he has a giant beard with some bits of food in it. Hey, I'm here for the thing.
Yes, you'll look like you will be a special case. You look fine, Fuzzbutt.
Thank you.
Oh, someone else approaches. Here we go.
Not a few steps behind, but kind of taking his sweet ass time. A blue-skinned tiefling with kind of these curved horns that start from about the temple, protrude out, and then loop around very quickly. Wearing what appears to be what he likes to think is nice clothing, a bit of fancy leather vest to him. Sailor just kind of making his way down the path. A bit of a stumble as he's trying to keep himself as presentary as possible, failing to notice bits of rock along the way, doing his best to play it off, but continuing down.
Oh, yes. Never mind, Fluffface. This will take time. Over here, horny boy.
All right. Sure.
Another
And you
approaches.
see a dark bird tabaxi. He's got a pipe in one hand and a flask in another. He's not sure which one he wants to partake in, but he knows he's gonna partake in both. And he walks up and goes, "Hey, is this where we get the sailing stuff? Because like I need to get out there like right now." Oh, oh, oh.
Mm. The,
I
huge,
love you, Star.
the huge lizard folk, with his many weapons festooned upon him, just eyes you for a second, then looks to the dwarf. Mm. You will still be Fuzzface. This one, I will just call you Muggy.
He raises the flask and takes like.
Then we have this short arse.
Two of them, even. So it's a short man. He's about 5'6". He's wearing a shirt. Sorry, not a shirt. He's wearing pants and carrying a really big stick. And he's gritting his teeth. And he walks up and he says, "Ah!"
And he's the coolest thing ever.
Yes.
Signed Jason, age 12.
Yes.
Is he wearing shirt as pants?
Mm.
Yes. And he's yeah. And he has dirt that he's painted on like it was war paint.
All I'm imagining is the shirt upside down, so he's got like a little poop chute in his pants.
No, it's like those ridiculous drop crotch pants.
Alright then. So, which of you are from Sailing Guild?
Vernon raises his hand.
Wow. This, I want you to look at this one. This is why this class exists. I will teach you to not be like this one, to wear armor, to be protected. Because some of you need it. Not me, of course, my scales are much too powerful. Anyway, and who of you is from Orchard? I remember some of you from drinking.
Mushi will raise his hand.
Alright, Fuzzface. Okay then. I
Rainy
will be
raises
taking...
hers.
Oh. I would have noticed you more, but I have girlfriend.
Understandable.
Now, I will be teaching you some simple little lessons. He starts to pace. He's not really pacing anywhere specifically, he just knows you have to walk around at this point. I will be taking you on several important missions. You will be doing them. You will be succeeding at them. Yes, horny boy?
Whatever you say.
Good. If you do not, you will die. I will not be helping all that much. If I help, that means you have failed. And then, if you succeed, if you survive, you may be retained as crew for the Blessed Breeze. You may have seen it, the ship beside the sea ghost with the beautiful figurehead. The figurehead for Blessed Breeze is just as nice. It is my friend Chicago being held by Blue Scale. She is terrifying, but also woman. You may have heard of her. She throws things into ocean to praise imaginary friend. So, today we will be dealing with simple problems. The simplest of problems is bullywugs. Bullywugs are shitty little frogmen that are cowards, useless, but they have spears. A spear does not need a smart man to use it, because it is pointy. It will go through you. It's simple. So, do not fucking die to bullywugs, because there is no way you will be remembered fondly. People will just laugh that you died to useless frogs. But first, we have something to retrieve. So, follow me. And do not fall behind. Also, I will importantly point out, as he points to the rotund owlbear just nudging at the crab, you'll not only win my approval today, which was unlikely, but if you wish to pass, you must also please Olber here. He is powerful battle beast, he has slayed many and walked upon the corpses of his fallen. His approval will be hard to win. As he just paws and pokes at the crab. And recoiling each time he does touch him. Any questions? Good, let's go. So, as you set off, and he just doesn't even look back. I'll be revealing an area. And putting you guys on it. I should have copied... Hang on. Where's this one? Here we go. I'll just copy-paste you guys so don't drag out your icons. I should have done that in the first place. There we go. And as we pass through a couple of the wetlands of Saltmarsh, we come to a bit that's a little below the water basin, but actually kind of dry, except for the nice pond around. Like the ground has texture to it, firmness. A rocky path, and then in the center of a pond, a large one with... It looks like a duck, or a large duck, maybe a swan that's a bit grey, but it looks inanimate. Just well painted. Alright then. Simplest lesson, of course. I want you all to acquire treasure. That is what we do when we go out into great wide ocean. We find islands, we find shit, we bring it back, we become rich. That is life of adventurer and sailor at the same time. So, I want you all to just go onto there and grab the statue I made. It is worthless, but for now we pretend it has worth. Go.
Vernon takes off running. Just up the line.
All of you, move. He starts to, back of a hand on the back of a tiefling, patting the tabaxi, getting caught up and not just swiping at the tail.
What is this? Can I see this from where we are?
Yes, you can.
Does it look like it's paying attention to us?
It is. It's watching keenly as it just sits there. I think it's a hippogriff. I can't quite remember.
Okay.
It's just watching you all, just sitting there. Large winged creature, quite dangerous.
The map's not set to snap to grid, right?
It should be, yeah. Don't forget, though, it's the white grid, not the dark one.
I kind of like to imagine the grid floating and casting
That's throwing me.
Yeah, so, what are you guys doing? I see the tiefling is on the water.
Yeah, I have a swim speed, so I'm just fucking booking it.
Just dive right
the
in.
Rocks. Yeah.
Yes, that is good. He can swim. That is very useful for when boat breaks. Rest of you should learn from his example, although not this example because this is dumb. There are rocks. It's much faster to go on rocks.
As I get here, I kind of want to just look at that rock that it's on. And is it fishy? Do I sense some shenanigans?
Give me a survival check.
It's not fishy, it's ducky. Ooh.
From the looks of it, it looks like it's planted in the ground. Like, you put your head underneath. It gets very murky after a few inches, but you're pretty certain that's a rock spire from the ground. It's not the shell of something. Come on, move it, move it. How was Mushy getting around?
Just hopping from rock to rock.
And looking very graceful as he jangles and clatters at all times while you don't even hear the tabaxi behind you.
Yep.
All of you, one who gets up there first wins prize.
What's the height difference between here and the water?
This is about 20 feet up. It's actually a bit of a climb.
Mm.
Let's get climbing.
But it's not sheer surface, it is a bit of a slope.
I still think something's up.
What could go wrong?
As I approach the statue, is there like a trap or anything?
It's just a painted wooden goose. Although it does have something shiny lodged in its head. Like, not in the eye, it just looked like a random gem was smashed in with a hammer.
Ah.
It's looking like stupid hobo has managed to get it first. Are you going to let him touch your treasure?
I see the sparkly thing in its head, so I run up to it.
I shove him off the cliff. No.
You can.
I
Is this-
know. We're a team.
Yeah.
Is the hippogriff getting angry? Or is it
It's-
just still watching us?
It's just kind of amused. It's sitting there with the front legs crossed over, the wings well folded back.
Let's get this.
Come on, all of you on the rock. At least show me that you can do it if you want to. Move it,
How big
move
is
it.
this thing again?
The bull. Oh, the little statue. Yeah, it's just a goose, just life size.
Use
Does
the
it
rock
look
just
heavy?
like a.
No, looks like it's made of wood.
Ah.
All right, that's perfect. And you look back to see Simon blowing a trumpet. Today's actual first lesson is about ambushes and how to deal with them. Good luck.
Huh.
And he walks away, and we got initiative.
This is a very Simon thing.
Probably the point.
It's always a live fire exercise. Oh, Snook, you're on 2GM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I switched it back, but I forget to keep the initiative of 2.
The hippogriff is a little bit annoyed, but it doesn't bother getting up. Let's see here. Might as well do these turns now, just for the hell of it. Nice.
Oh!
The nice thing is you've got no idea what it could be. Oh, excellent. That's about on par for these guys. And yeah, Simon is... you don't see him at all. Oh yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. Top of a round, Rainy. The horn's been blown.
Oh. Shit, that's right.
Oh, you gotta add your turn for yours. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a button for that.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. Going to move to the edge of the rock and take the dodge action.
All right.
My
good.
bow drawn.
With bow drawn. First mate scuttles.
Going to scuttle into the water and.
He could hide. It is murky enough.
Yeah, it was. He
Also,
does
how
have-
big is Scuttles?
He's medium.
So
He's a medium beast.
take that into account. This is bigger than a camel spider. This is some
Oh,
huge
I can-
fucker.
I can just click that. Okay. He ain't stealthy.
He's not all that stealthy. He does a lot of splashing, a lot of unnecessary stuff. Plus, there's a problem that, he's a crab, so he doesn't really float properly. He's doing a lot of jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it.
Mushi.
Mushi will take out his great axe and then just take the dodge action.
Vernon.
I want to get the fuck off this rock. Could I feasibly jump into the water from here?
Yeah, it's within your movement.
Yes, I will jump into the water and just
Remember,
kind of
you
stay
can
on the
measure.
edge. Oh, I did. It was 5, 10, 15. Oh, do I need to climb down?
It is 20 feet of a drop,
It would be okay.
but you're dropping in the
gonna-
water.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to just want to just like leap off, like doing like a vertical jump, just this way,
Easy.
not vertical, horizontal.
No roll needed.
Okay, cool. I will then sit down here. and take the dodge action.
Okay, Ginny Yao.
Can I get here?
Is it within your movement range? Like, yeah. You can just hop.
And I will just ready my attack action in case anything attacks any of us within my range.
Direction? Where are you keeping your eye out?
I'll be looking out to north towards Vernon and that like
Oh yeah, I need
northeast area.
I do need another sheet. Hang on. Are we in the Little Horde or in the Hateful Horrors? They're not in the Little Horde, that's just goblins right now. Okay. Must be in Hateful Horrors. Most of the monsters are in Hateful Horrors. Okay, there we go. And... sorry about that. As you prepare yourself, drawing back, you see rustling in the bushes to the south. You hear a lot of squabbling and a lot of hurried movements. And then you see... blue fuckers? You see these squat, short-arsed little things. They're only, like, less than a foot tall. Tubby little tubular men. With slings and little knives. And behind them, a couple of rats and one really big That's not a dog, that's a big rat. That's a really big rat. That is horse-sized.
Jeez.
They start to squabble and babble and then point at you guys on the rocks. 10, 15, 20. And with the remaining movement, they charge in. Primarily the rats charge in. Including the big one, which goes for the water. And goes beneath the surface. This one hops up, says some weird little babbly noises that I guess could be a language. And then he points at one of you guys. In this case, he points at the Catman. And since the dodge action. And from his hand, you see a green glow start to build around his hand. And then zap! Oh, you already rolled twice, so yeah. 11 just shoots wide, smashes one, scorches the rock beside you. He looks a little deflated for a moment.
Is it 2 attacks?
Nope, just the one.
Oh, okay.
Just actually, I pressed it twice because I didn't realize they were still set to roll both at once. Alrighty, that's him done. Azur.
Not being one to be in many fights, he's going to cast mage armor on himself, and assuming that everything is, or seeing that they were shooting stuff at us, he's gonna fall prone.
Oh no!
So he's gonna go up and he's gonna be like, nope.
Fair enough. More noise is heard in the bushes, although this time to the north. And from the tree line, from the bush line, emerges a bunch of hooded goblins. Already with bows drawn, looking excited. The hippogriff slowly turning its head to glance at them and then back at you lot, because you're more colourful. They chatter and squabble among themselves before moving forward a little bit, and at this point you probably get to your attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do need a little horde.
Question, can I use this if I'm holding my attack action?
No, because you need your bonus action as well.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I will shoot at the closest one. I guess I think it's this one.
Okay. This boy.
And
that's a hit.
Ignore the 5.
Yeah, ignore the psychic damage. And he's almost out of it. Like, that arrow slides in, and some of the goblin slides out with the rest of the arrow. You see him sag down on the one knee, and it's just trembling hands holding the bow. So this one's pretty much fucking dead.
Does That's so weird. Does Vernon see them?
And
I don't
then
know which way he's looking. So.
who?
Does Vernon see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be able to.
Okay. No, I didn't know which way you were facing, so I didn't know if you saw him or not.
Okay, they're within short range, so
I was just facing away from now, and so yeah.
Yeah. 2 arrows come at the Catman. 13 and a 14 miss. I don't know why we're set to advantage. No goblin was ever at advantage in this game. One at the naked man. And then the one who's horribly injured just twangs his bow to a disadvantage. And also fails to hit the guy who's barely dressed.
Well, hit me. I mean, clearly I don't need armor.
Rainy Rose, your turn. You actually have something to
Alright.
target now.
Yep, I'm going to target this Bart that tried to use Svarti Blast. Which one is that?
Him.
Ah. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
let me just put a little symbol on it. That'll do. Oh yeah.
Wow.
He is also near death, but not as bad as the goblin, which is a bit weird to see because he's much smaller and compactor. He's like a tube steak of a person.
I'm going to retreat and use my bonus action to try and get the crab to hide again. It hides better.
Hides better. And it's now a return of the crab.
Okay.
He does not have eyes on the giant rat. It is dove deeper.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
And the crab will dodge where it is.
Okay. Mushi.
Mushi has no ring, so he's just gonna grumble. It's so far away. And move 25 feet.
You can always
It's a
dash.
dodge action. I don't want him to get hit.
Well, you're in
Use
proper
that.
armor.
It only has a 16 AC.
Yeah, these are not the pro monsters.
He was being careful.
Okay.
We
Vernon.
are the pro monsters.
Do I need to climb
You're
back
the
on
one
this
that's
rock
lying
here?
prone.
Hey,
Oops.
shut up.
Alright, Vernon, what are you doing?
Do I need to climb to get on top of this rock, the small
No.
one next to?
No.
Okay.
We'll say it's like 5 feet. There you go.
Yep, and then that's another 5, 16, 20. Is this one standable? It doesn't look like it is.
Yeah, but it is.
Okay,
It
cool.
doesn't
So-
matter too much, man.
Alright, cool. And I think I can get to there. Or I miscounted, who knows? 1, 3, yeah, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm good at counting, I'm done.
Okay. You charge at the rat.
Okay.
The
I'll
rat
get
that
back
is
up.
dog-sized.
It's fine.
Ginny, before your turn begins, there's also more rustling heard, and this time from the west. As from the bush line emerges large, powerful, and armed a pack of lizard folk,
Jeez.
brandishing weapons and hissing at the noise, and look at you all. But then from the south you hear, no, fuck off, a lot of you, this is not you doing. No, get out, get the fuck out, you worthless little cowards, as Simon comes rushing up, waving them off. Do not attack these ones, these are idiots who did not know. Fuck off, this is for little weedly things. I've lured these personally. Anyway, Ginny, it's your turn.
Very confused. He will take a long swig of his flask, and I'll try and finish off that.
Oh, the alcohol cured him.
Yeah, have you made a character that isn't an alcoholic?
Have you?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I have. My character's not an alcoholic right now.
Wow,
Ooh,
that's-
who are you hitting?
I was trying to finish off that one.
Oh, his head's fucking torn off by the arrow sailing past. He's just gone. And Even the body's carried into the bush.
Jeez.
There is a squeal. Anyone understands Goblin, they understand now the word "fuck" from the rest of them.
And I'll just climb back up here so I can get a better view of it.
Alright, Schwartz's turn. These little fuckers are going to surround Vernon. So let's see here. Okay, so first off, the 2 rats.
Rat.
Doing
Rat.
well.
Hmm.
Also, let's choose a different name. There we go. And now for the Swarties, they bust out their slings. Ooh. I think a 19 hits you, though.
Yep, that's 1 hit.
For a whole free bludgeoning as a pebble, quite sharp, smacks you on the side of the temple. The other stone just goes sailing into the pond. It actually skips twice. It's quite impressive. And this one moves up. This one moves over here.
Dude, this
And-
Coke is so flat it tastes like Sprite.
Focus. And then, let's see here. Yeah, why not? The Schwartz stares at you, and then casts this.
Jesus.
But let's see if he hits. I don't have that one hooked up normally. So let's see, it's a... Nope, it misses. But you see a green beam of weirdness just sail past you, kind of lazily. Like it lurches from his fingertips, but then slows down rapidly. As it gets closer to you, it just sort of veers off like it's losing its own momentum. Like a ribbon undoing itself. And he just swears furiously in a language you don't understand. But you get the gist of it. Meanwhile, from the surface of the water bursts the huge-ass Vorpal rat,
Hi, rat.
which then scrowls its way up. It has a climb speed. And sees the thing laying on the ground thinking it's carrion.
No!
So it just ignores the standing cat. It doesn't care about that until you start chasing it. So instead it's just going to bite down on you with advantage.
Oh no!
So that's 17 damage.
Ow, my most of me.
Yeah, my most of me. Holy shit. I'm at 5.
Fine.
I got bad news for you.
It gets more text.
No, don't you
No.
22!
Oh.
That'll hit.
16!
I'm at...
Got max damage!
And all you hear is you're drifting off into unconsciousness. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god.
As it were, death saving throw. Oh! The lizard folk
yeah.
glance around at Simon. There's some hissing and whatnot in Draconic. Just,
I can understand it.
I can understand it.
yeah, as they're going back and forth. At first, they say, What is the hunter doing here? And then she says, I am doing a fucking class. Get out of my class. You are ruining this lesson of trying not to die, which this one is already failing at because of fucking you. And then they just sort of lower weapons and shields. Like, they look at the combat and how Vern is bleeding out in the stone. There's just a single line of red coming down the sheer side of it. And shrug and walk off.
Oh my god.
Do they walk off in disappointment?
No, they just walk off like, alright. Let's see here now. Alright, for fuck's sake. You are getting very small chance to stay alive, yes? Yes? Oh, he can't hear me. He is out of it. Right. Let's see here. Fine. I will waste my time on him. You get 5 HP, Azur, from a healing word sent by Simon. As you open your eyes and look around, you see the horrific Vorpal rat staring over you. But then there's
Covered in his own blood.
But then there's a much worse look from Simon on the beach. Or on the shore. Just a shake of the head. This will not be an A grade. Goblins next.
Live with that, but I'm not sure that I will live.
They are celebrating. Once they saw the rat get up there and start to distract you guys, they are celebrating like hell and starting to fire. So let's see here. I'll let them move up a little bit. And then they unload. 2 on the cat, 1 the dwarf.
Which cat?
The one closer to them.
Ah.
So 2. Ooh, 21 hits. I imagine.
Wait, has any?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, for sure.
And then this one for the dwarf. Which just pings off the beard. Not even the armor. It doesn't even get through the beard. Rainy. That was surprising. You've not seen vermin this vicious.
Hmm. Can I use a reaction to use my net on the rat?
No, it'd have to be your action.
The text says you can use it as a reaction.
To use your what?
Reaction to use a net. Although that might just be, you know, in case that you do use a reaction to attack with a
Yeah,
net.
I think it's saying you can use it as an attack of opportunity.
Alright. Then I'm going to move here. And do what I do in seemingly every game where I play a spellcaster, except for one.
Well, rangers are martial classes.
Roll minimum damage, but hey, 3. On Azure.
Yay!
Any bonus?
Is that in character?
Probably.
I imagine he would be. I'm bleeding less. Yay!
Nah, I don't have a bonus quite yet.
Alright, first
So,
mate Scuttles. Or I suppose you could call him. Can't you do it with your bonus?
I can call him to hide or perform an attack.
Okay.
So he's going for the rat, and as he's moved his charge distance, he gets a bonus.
Yeah, it's horrific as all these needle legs just puncture the water and he skitters across it. That's a hit.
Right, I don't have the extra damage in, but it's also
It's
9
obliterated.
damage. Alright.
He doesn't stop. He just keeps moving, and then just all these needle legs just stab down on the rat. He just dances around him like a hat dance.
Well, that's his dinner, so...
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
And last bit of movement, there.
Okay. Mushi. Also, we are playing with the flanking rules, if you're wondering.
Okay.
Because just trying to have advantage.
Is this like just like the edge of the box?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get advantage anyway. Okay, maybe she's gonna go. Turn around. Oh, something's here. Run back.
It's kind
Turn
of
around.
big. Yeah,
I
as
didn't
Mushi
know that.
was running down the boulder, the rat launched up and just took a chunk out of Azur.
He's gonna.
More than a chunk.
But it took a big bit.
The weird thing is it did more damage on a normal hit. Beautiful max damage. That's a clear hit.
Ooh,
Uh,
hell yeah.
and then I'm going to use a superiority dice to do distracting strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your
do a
extra damage.
distracting strike. And then 5.
5 more damage.
Is everybody okay? I see you're on the floor.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Vernon,
Alright, so...
you're in the
I wanna-
little people world, where you should belong.
These are my people. We even look kind of similar.
They're wearing about as much, to be fair.
But I want to move down to here to get flanking on the rat and fuck him up.
Let's see here. Yeah, you take an attack of opportunity, actually.
You said they have spears, right?
They have little swords along with slings. So yeah, you move past this one, he just tries to get you right in the ankle. Because they are little bastards like that. And fails miserably. Like, you're already gone before he stabs, because he took too long getting it out of its shitty, worn-out little lever kit.
Jeez. These guys suck. But, you know, that made me angry, so I would like to rage.
Good. You do so. Congratulations.
And I will now hit this rat really fucking hard.
A little unnecessary, but sure.
I will not hit the rat.
You don't hit the rats.
Oh no.
I end my turn.
You if nothing hits you, you might lose your rage.
Some damage has to be done.
Yeah.
Ginny.
With the distracting strike, do I get advantage on the rat?
Yes, you do.
I will use my bonus action to take a puff out of my pipe, blow it on my for dreadful strikes.
Time to go chase the dragon, motherfucker. For 12 damage. It is very hurt. As the arrow just sinks it and then keeps moving in, and it starts to writhe and twist and dig the arrow into its own body. I have no idea what the deal is of your psychic damage to it. Is that just fey magic, or does it materialize in some way?
Guess it's just psychic damage.
Okay. We'll just say it sparkles.
Dark sparkles.
Sure,
No.
dark sparkles.
Since I blew smoke on the bow, let's have it smoky.
Sinister sparkles.
These little fuckers just run right down to you. The rat, meanwhile, squeaks, turns around, and because you just sort of ignored it, like you missed, it's going to try and get the crab. That was its wife you killed. It hits.
Yep.
4 damage. Powerful, powerful. These little fuckers are going to shank you at advantage, though. Let's see. Schwarty sword. Oh, shit, yes! 5 and 4.
So 2 and 2.
Yep. You get stabbed in the ankles, Vernon. As these little warbling little dudes just keep poking at you with rusty blades. And then the Schwarty shaman looks at you. Eyes you carefully.
Oh no.
Yep. And then cast sleep. So,
Holy shit.
It's not enough to get me to sleep, I don't think. It needs to surpass my hit points, right?
What?
yeah. But it does
How
put
much
this
HP
one
do
to
you
sleep.
have?
Hmm?
It puts this one to sleep. Puts this rat to sleep. And you're now surrounded by snoring figures. And the shaman looks very pissed off and panicking. So he
Use
runs.
Fireball. Oh boy.
However, on the rock, things are different. Do you know, rats don't like to give up meals.
I'm so scared.
However, he's been very distracted. But only a little bit. So first he's going to bite out at Mushy. Yeah, let's see. Big rat fangs, which miss.
Yeah, I missed it.
Then he's going to bite the cat because he can't be bothered. He needs to eat something and he can't turn around fully. Oh, that's a hit. 13 damage on the ranger.
Oof.
And a horrible piercing squeak as it tastes the flesh of its mortal enemy. It's a nasty looking rat. Azur, you're still alive today.
Yay!
And then you hear,
Is he
alright,
gonna get the death blow?
alright, off the rock, fucking kill it. Do something useful. Right now, your report card will be very shit. All I've seen that you can do well right now is bleed.
I'm gonna stand up in a 15-foot cube, basically filling out. I want to make it this area so it won't hit any of them.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do thunder wave and try to fucking blast it off of the rock. Oh no!
Ah, boy.
Yes!
Oh my god!
It takes 1 damage.
Hello, Malgern.
So yeah, that cube right there.
Yeah.
Just a goosh.
Yeah, you
And
you
don't
put all
fucking
your full
die.
power into it, but you keep bleeding. Your hands come together a little bit, and it's just... Boom.
May I also suggest standing up?
Oh yes.
It should be a
I-
thunderous boom that makes people's ears shudder, like you're expecting the Tabaxis to fucking hate you after this, but it's just... Boom! And then it fizzles. Like, it winces, and then turns around to look at you.
No.
Maybe next time, try.
Okay,
The rest of you
okay.
are doing very well.
I'm
I just
going to spend 2 sorcery points. It's costly, but I'm gonna do quicken spell. I'm just gonna reach out and try to shock and grasp it.
Great.
That's
Hey!
it. And you-
Hey!
And you fry it as you just reach out. You wind up grabbing onto one of the big jutting fangs, and you think, "Oh shit, this is it!" And then you fucking zap the thing to the point where the gum blackens and crisps enough that the fang comes out in your grip, which terrifies it a little bit. And you're just able, as you pull it away, it comes against your chest, and you just see the hole it made. And yeah, that's the fang that did it. That's a 1-to-1.
Oh,
And the dire
hey,
rat just
yay.
fucking stands there for a second as the muscles are rigid from the electrocution, and then just flops.
I'm just gonna
Could have gone worse.
No,
Look
you
over it.
hear that from the shore. You hear, do better.
just gonna be a very like terrified looking nod from the shore to Simon. Just like, yeah, okay.
Also, get away from that corpse.
Alright, I mean, I've got 5 feet, so I'm just gonna. I don't know what that means, but alright.
As you back up, some of you have, well, at least the rangers would probably have presence to look. The hippogriff is now standing.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Jinya's gonna look at Azure and just be like, yeah.
I hate it. I hate everything about
Is
it.
that one a guy? He doesn't have bumps like the other one. Anyway, we got 3 goblins who are still clinging at it, and they're just gonna go for the cat because they can see him easiest.
Ooh.
One finds its mark, another 5 damage on Ginny. As they just keep firing away, like they're a little quieter now, and they're starting to scuffle back. They're seeing, you killed the big thing, and which means you can now focus on them, and they don't like that. They don't want to be focused on. That's for someone else to do. Rainy.
Alright. Move here, and let's see if I have distance. I should.
Oh yeah. You've got a longbow, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. The whole map is your short range, I'm pretty sure.
Alright,
Let's see
then
here.
I'm going for the
Yeah.
farthest boy. Up here. Let's see. There's my sheet. Click. And twang.
Clear hit. And nearly a kill.
I keep getting a lot of nearlies. Okay, there.
It's because you're low level, that's all.
Yeah.
However, someone who won't be worrying about that... Scuttles.
Yep. As a bonus, he gets a crab hammer.
Yep, and hit with advantage. Everything's prone.
Bye, rat.
Yep. Oh yeah. Just pulverized. Just it comes down. He manages to bring his claw away a little bit, so he just smashes the rat in two. This is a dog-sized rat, by the way.
Is the crab killing more than Vernon?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance, man.
And guess what? It's Scuttle's turn as well.
Yep.
I can almost guarantee I get one of them.
Scuttles MVP.
I mean, don't forget, you've got your movement, so you could have Scuttles move here and then charge.
That's what I was doing.
Go for it.
Ouch.
And just the entirety of Vernon's leg on the right side, just coated in Schwarty blood and chunks.
Oh, great.
It's like, you know, you ever had like a tube of yogurt and you just squeeze really hard?
And that'll be it for Scuttles.
He's done well. Olber is watching from the bushes. Slowly nods. Mushi, before your turn, there is suddenly a lot of noise. There's scuffling, there's flapping, and then from across, there's a scrabbling of claws as the hippogriff lands on the rock right beside Azure.
Jeez.
And starts and starts to just bite and gnaw at the rat's head. So yeah, it's eating the rat. Mushi, what are you up to?
We're gonna just leave the rat there. We're gonna hop to this rock.
Now would be good time to have communication to say things like, Azor will probably get killed by this one. So maybe don't antagonize.
Yeah, let's just leave the...
Keep killing small, worthless, pathetic things.
Let's just leave that guy alone to its meal. Don't touch
Also,
it.
fucking move it. You have done nothing yet. Move, move, move.
What?
Full speed, go.
I'm moving!
I have had bowel movements quicker than you. Move.
We can't all be so blessed.
Go in full run.
And it's
Don't
today
wanna-
that we learned that apparently, what was your name again? Mushi has constipation.
It's called
Can't all be
IBS.
so blessed to
Don't
have quick
judge.
bowel movements.
Don't judge.
No. You see, that's the problem. Dwarves are craftsmen. Even their bowels are.
Ah,
It can't come out
wow.
until it's ornate.
They come out like triangular shaped.
They just have a grudge etched
Gross.
into them.
Stop.
Anything else, Mushi?
Disengage.
Okay. Vernon.
This time I can't possibly fuck this up.
It's a hit. And you don't even use the blade, you just use the flat of it and just bring it down.
The whole thing's just a big stick.
Splort. Oh no, you're using a hammer. Yeah, that's just fucking pasted.
So...
You realize you're going to have a problem actually getting the rest of the Schwart off them all.
I'm gonna hit the other. I'm gonna hit the goblins with them all to get the stuff off of it. And that's my turn.
Okay. Ginny.
Gonna move down and shoot.
He's got a little bit of cover because of the bush, but he's also a Schwart.
I'll do the smoke into the bow again.
Okay.
So is this at disadvantage or?
No, it's just he's got a slightly higher AC. And that's enough. Because he's a Schwart. And you just hear, like, you see the arrow hit, you see him fall somewhere, but then he gets lost in the foliage, and you just see the rustling stop.
Cool.
Good, good, excellent shot, well done, yes, keep that up. Continue killing
I'll
things
keep that up.
efficiently.
Jinyao will look back at Simon, take a swig, and smile.
Yes, good, always enjoy what you do. If you like what you do, you never work day in your life, which I guess means you're unemployed. But first of all, let me show how you actually do it. So let me get here. You see that little fuck there? There we go, there we go. I draw a bow, I take careful aim, and then I shoot little fuck. Oh, that was the GM, hang on. There we go. Excellent, excellent.
Are you
Plus
fucking kidding me?
18.
What? Plus 18!
Because if you rolled a natural 1, it would have been hilarious.
This is just how Simon is compared to you guys. He's way up there, you're way down there.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, in the way I envision this, Chicago and Vez are also, are way up there. The Mona a little bit further down.
Wow.
It's your dice, you're cursed. Everyone remembers the session where the dice did not let you roll above a 5. That was hideous. That was awful. It was so unfair. And it was hilarious.
Yeah, kind of fun.
Alright, there we go. Now, you goblins. Also, you got +4 damage because of favorite enemy. I'm just going to point that out.
Oh.
I think is enough from you. I am adjourning this class. Fuck off. And after they saw what happened with that fucking arrow, yeah, they want to get the fuck away. Azur. If you
Do I
don't
get the
make
sense-
any sudden movements and don't shit yourself, it will be fine. Just walk away.
Gonna take a 5-foot step back.
You just see it for a moment, its head stop, and the eye just wraps around quickly to look at you. And then leans down, the beak opening up and just tearing most of the Vorpal Rat's face off, munching it as it keeps looking at you. You're fine. That's how they greet. They're friendly. This one. Most others not, but this one is fine.
Seeing that Azure has left a bad impression, he's going to try to hit this guy
Kill steal.
just to try to like look slightly better. 'Cause
There you go.
that's
Go
the
for
type of
glory.
No.
That's a miss.
Oof. And with that, he's just gonna jump into the water.
Just not come up.
It's like, oh fuck, embarrassed after missing, just gonna. Whoosh.
I will have to wait a while before he surfaces. Then I can tell him what went wrong. He didn't do it right. Goblins, getting the fuck out of there. And the fight is over. All that's left now is the sound of heavy breathing, a little bit of wincing, and a hippogriff eating a giant rat. Simon stands there, one hand under the snout, just sort of nodding slightly. Olber emerging from the bushes and rolling over to him as they both look at each other. Yes.
Jinya will try to offer Azure a swig of the flask.
You're right, I
Azure's-
should ask. Any of you fucking dead?
Azure is currently sitting crisscross applesauce under the water, like, just not pretending he doesn't exist.
I think the tiefling is having a mortal crisis, or moral crisis.
Alright, but still alive, okay.
Everyone is still alive, except for the Svarts, and the
Good.
rats, and a few goblins.
I hate blue meanies. Someone pull Horny Boar out. We will have a talk about what went wrong and what went right. Surprise! One of these is longer. And the hippogriff just goes back to its perch to watch again. Simon and Olber just effortlessly, both of them, leaping and bounding across the rocks and up. Which is really weird considering Olber is small and stubby and fat. But he jumps like a mighty champion.
I'll eventually make my way back up and, like, keep to the back of the class and be as invisible as possible. I'm sure
Alright.
it will do no good, but
You fuzzface, over here, come on, all of you. I am
Back
going
on
to
the
ask
rock?
simple question. What did you think you did wrong?
Miss.
Close.
Yes.
This is lesson in dealing with ambushes. What did you do wrong?
We did not talk to each other.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, you did that wrong as well. Communication is very important. Also positive and negative reinforcement. So all of you, because you lived, are good boys and girls.
They.
As he looks to see if anyone reacts. Like a blue scale
Everyone's
does not
just smiling.
react. Some of you like blue scale, some of them like big grump. Okay.
Jinyao smiles and takes a swig of the flask.
You have something to say, Fuzztail.
We assumed the area was safe.
You did. That was surprise factor in ambush. You cannot predict ambush, unless you are very good at it. I was to see what happened while you were undressed.
In distress.
Sure.
Hmm.
And what I saw is you stood in center of highest point with no cover and just let yourselves get shot at.
I did not.
When you are in deep danger, you run for somewhere where you're not in middle of area. Do not be entirely visible. Run. Always be quick, especially you, as he points at the dwarf. All of you must be fleet of foot. I assume that means lots of feet going together.
Problem. Yeah.
Alright, now you all sit down, we take break, now you get your breath back. And I'm going to see how your brain is, because puzzles are things that happen in dungeons. I did not know how to make one, so I just bought this one. It is meant for children, so should be fine for you.
Oh,
What?
no.
Oh,
Oh,
little
yes.
sheepies.
You'll be doing this puzzle today.
Okay.
Oh damn it! I haven't got this set properly. We're going to jump quickly to the other layout, so that I've got a camera on the view here. Also, fuck, I misclicked. There we go. So it's a simple push block puzzle. I think Pio might have already solved this, or some of you. Anyway. So how it works is simple. You are all this piece, and I think you can all control these as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a color touches the same color, if you make pairs, they vanish instantly. And you must get rid of all the colors, all the blocks. You also must remember that this is a physical object in regards to this. So for example, if you push this forward, you cannot push it side to side.
Okay. So this is almost like a hallway. We can treat the squares on the edge like we can't use these. Can't like
Yeah.
go around it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the boundary basically. Hang on. This line up here. This line up here. Just where the sheep is standing is your only spare row at the moment.
Right.
I hope this is showing up on the stream all right.
Do we have the entire field or just
Nope.
smaller?
Yeah, I didn't want to draw a box over because that would be something else that could move. Basically, where the blocks are, that's the limit. Except for the
So
bottom
right
row.
here?
Yep, that is something you can walk on. So is there. But you
So we're
can't.
just doing these.
But there's nothing you can get up from the sides. You're stuck in this line right now.
Well, there's a couple obvious ways to get some colors to touch to start out with.
Mm-hmm.
Green and
Do they
blue.
vanish immediately when the colors touch?
Immediately.
Then the puzzle is not solvable.
Yes, it is.
There are 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Also, these big ones, they also disappear when they're touched by one color.
So we're doing like all the way up. It's not just these first 2 rows. It's like.
Yeah, it's all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's 5 red. right?
Mhm.
So if we touch 2 and 2, they're gone.
Yep. Oh, shit. End up clicking Discord there by accident. That'll show up on stream.
Will you tell us if we mess up eternally and need to reset?
You get one attempt because Simon is impatient.
All right, how many pieces do we have?
Take a look.
We have 3.
No, it's just this side here. So you've got 6, 2 rows.
No, how many active piece movements do we have? How many sheep?
Just the one sheep.
The one on the bottom?
Yep.
Okay.
Because if you start moving multiple around, it's going to be confusing. But the only thing you've got to work out with a sheep is that's basically to show where you can move to.
Right, and we can't move the big, like, L blocks. Those are stationary? Or can we
Those are
move
stationary, yeah. Hang on, I'm just going
Okay.
to move this to the side a bit so I can get the camera on easier. It is solvable. I can assure you of that. Because I stole it from the game.
Ah.
You can all move these bits, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just
Okay.
want to make a move and then be stuck with it.
Okay. So the ones with odd numbers, we have to make it so that the L pieces touch 2 at once.
Yes, but where can we do that? Because like they can all touch 1. Like if you push all of them towards, they'll get at least 1.
So if we were to get rid of
That would be a
this
good time to
one-
use your pointer, such as this.
Yeah, if we were to get rid of this one and this one, could we then move this here sideways or no?
Is it when they're in the square next to one, or do we have to push it into the other one?
Okay, here's a simple example. So this one
Oh yeah.
and this
no,
one.
no, like, if this is here, are these two still here until this one is pushed to the
No.
back?
The moment they are connected to each other, they're gone.
Alright.
So I'll give you a start. This is your first move.
Okay.
Cool.
I was looking at that earlier. I was thinking from there we could push the yellow here or push this one into this. But I don't know if we want to do that.
We don't.
Well, so let's start off and do that first move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, those are just gone.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can
So
push-
now from here we've got 2, 3.
Well, the big
Um,
ones are going to be the red and the yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just draw the box for the hell of it. So
So let's take,
So if we save one of these 2 yellows, we can push it up and over towards the end and move this forward, and they'll hit all 3.
Okay.
but we
okay.
only need it to hit 2.
3
Well,
would be
yeah,
better, though.
yeah. So we need
Oh,
it to
no, yeah,
hit
no,
2 to knock them both out.
So there's kind of like almost like mirrored in the middle. I wonder.
I kind of want to move this red one here, and then just push this down.
Well,
Okay.
but
Well,
oh,
you
okay.
can't move the L pieces. They are immobile.
Okay.
Then we can't use them to hit 2 pieces at once.
Nope.
So
It is solvable.
Well, if the
So
way to get
it-
3 pieces at once, well, we'd have to
in
line
that
up those.
case, yeah,
Yeah.
and so in that case, like right here, we would have to move a blue piece to take this one to take all 3.
We can't
Right,
take
yeah.
3 at a time. We can only take 2.
Right. Well, but so if
way
we
to
were to
take
take a blue piece like this and somehow move it
Alright.
like straight up,
Well, let's just move this one
Here,
down here
and then
and
move
this
that
one down here. And then we eliminate this so we got more area to work with.
We'll have
sorry,
to
which
get our
one?
sheep
Could you
to
repeat
it.
that?
Just pull this one down, pull this one down. Just
So we have
eliminate
to-
these 2.
Isn't the sheep what's pushing the stuff? So the sheep is actually.
Yeah, the sheep
like
is a
here
physical
right now.
factor involved.
Oh.
So
So,
it's
and this
here?
black barrier is something we can't pass through.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
So we need to start on this side, obviously, and get rid of one of the big bricks.
Yeah.
I was thinking yellow, but because that's like we can only really hit like this side.
Also, correction, you can pull as well as push.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
how are we
that's
gonna
good.
do yellow? There are 5 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like for yellow, we could move this piece here and then move this one up like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
And it will get rid of all 3 of those spaces at once.
So, do we want to move? We're gonna have to move red to do that. Where should we store red? Like
So we
over
should
here?
push red down here, and then red here, and then push red up, and that will get rid of all 3 of those reds at once.
Would
Okay,
you
are we
like
gonna block
extra?
our own path?
Would you like extra tip?
Sure.
Move this yellow up.
The yellow up.
That way you get rid of the big L piece. You have freedom of now all rows.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and
And
do that. Assuming
that'll
that
ensure-
Simon isn't fucking with us. Which is an unsafe bet, but
Simon is amazing
So-
at puzzles, I'll have you know.
so now, right, we should be able to. Okay, here's my recommendation. We push this red up here. That gets rid of these 2. We then pull it down and pull that over. Pull this down and push that up. That gets rid of all reds. Right?
Yep, and that's definitely not gonna block anything. It'll be
Is that doable,
So-
Corvus?
good.
Yeah, so push that up. Should get rid of both of them. Then you drag this down here, or gets to here, and then we have to like maneuver around
There.
to then push it and then pull. Yeah.
Yeah, and
push
now we
that
just end up where that red block is.
Yeah, that works too.
Okay.
Hell yeah! All right.
And
We're doing.
can we kind of do
we're
something
alright,
similar
we're
to the other
alright,
ones?
we're alright. Okay, so with the blue, we can push that straight up. Well, no, hold on.
Blue should be. I think should we do yellow first? Because we can do the
Yeah,
same thing we just
there's
did.
just 3 of them. Let's
Yeah.
move that yellow here, and then just push that one up.
And then we'll just end up right there.
Yeah, so like that, and we can push that up and get rid of those 3.
Yeah.
Cool. So green, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to do this again where we get 3 at a time. So we can push that in.
Well, 3 at a time isn't a huge deal, as we found out.
Yeah, so we can push that in. That we'll get rid of those 2. Push this one to be here. Now
Can we fail at this point?
we can.
From bad positioning, yes. But you basically
This-
got it.
This has 4, so we can do this one here. Now I'll get rid of those 2.
Yep.
This one here. Now I'll get rid of those 2.
And yet it took you 45 minutes to defeat Hauling Ground.
Yeah.
So, we are done with simple child puzzles. Also, let's get rid of camera view, do not need that, and back to proper overlay. Very nice, yes. So now, you have basically a short rest now, while doing this puzzle. Simon is watching intently as you move around these little wooden pieces. Seeing how you cooperate, how you deal with each other, careful looks, seeing who's not involved.
Mushi's preparing brain snacks while they're doing the puzzle.
And very importantly, he noticed that the dwarf did not take part in the puzzle at all.
Nope.
Oh, I forgot I was playing my character. Damn. I have -1 intelligence and wisdom and charisma.
Wait, you have 3 -1s?
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I went for 3
He's-
plus 3 and 3 minus 1s.
Oh my god.
He's so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, I get my superiority dice back.
Yep.
Nice.
You can roll any of your hit dice you want.
I didn't get hit. It's okay.
Oh, so that's how
That
you do
was
that.
not a challenge.
You did not take part, so of course not challenge. You must engage for challenge to happen.
You want the snack? I have some granola, some jerky. What about you, little owl bear? You want some jerky?
He looks. This time he looks up at Simon. Yes, he will have dried meat. Usually we have things we kill, but he is above eating rats.
Where are we on this map? All I see is black.
There's a bottom left.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Wushi
Oh.
will give Olber some jerky.
So, what have you learned from ambush school?
Don't get ambushed.
That is main step, but more importantly, if ambush happens, do not just stay in one place that is very easy for all to see. You do not have to be quiet, but just do not be where everyone can see you. Although very handy you did not go to west, because that's where those useless lizard men were. They are feeble looking. Do you notice how much smaller they were? No muscle.
Flags, 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 flags.
Very good. Yes, you have muscle. That is important to have. But also use brain power. I saw you miss rat. How you miss big rat?
Small weapon.
Not No. Small brain.
Big
Nick-
pecs.
Next time you put all in on hitting something. Yes? Then you not miss. You horn boy. You are doing... Oh, as he extends his hand and he's got his thumb out and it's just sort of turning it, it's sideways and slightly turning it up. You pass, just. But there are still more lessons. Next we are going to do shipwreck found. Bullywugs, our main reason I was doing this, they are looking at ship. We will put them down. We will see what is on ship, yes? Everyone hail, hearty, healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? As he looks at the crab. Ah, you are good. Da.
It is
It-
still eating a bit of the rat it has killed.
Yep. But don't forget he's a ranger. He's got that basic level as well. He can't communicate the same way that Randy can communicate with it. But even he can understand the rat for good meat. Alright. Problem is, this was, what do you call it, when there is no ground and then there is ground once you go down a lot.
A fall.
Trap?
So it is a road along a fall. Which means will be tight quarters, but then it comes out onto cliff, which then has boat. I have checked it over myself at distance. I have not yet inspected thoroughly because that is your job. You will be doing this to learn how to do this. Learn by doing is something I've told a lot. Alright then, follow me. Leads you further south. Time passes, quite a few hours. Then a full day, but he continues to walk. The night approaches. He puts on his goggles and keeps walking.
I can't see anything.
That sounds like problem.
Nah, not really.
Do your eyes not work?
Well, nothing works well.
I once heard
I have
from a
small
friend
brain.
who was lying through teeth that he did not have eyes when he did.
Coincidence.
You know what happens when people say things like that? People think them idiots. But he is still friend.
Right.
He turns around to look at all you approaching. How are you guys holding up? It's been many hours of walking. And it is now
Dwarves are
completely...
natural
Yeah.
distance walkers.
It is also pitch black right now. It is full on nighttime.
Hmm.
You were out
I
in the
can
middle of
see.
fucking nowhere.
I can see.
Yeah, I can see. But it depends, right? If we're going off of athletics, Azure's not doing too good. If it's Constitution, he's pretty alright.
Yeah, you know what? Athletics for everyone.
Oof.
Ah.
I shouldn't have said shit.
Because this is just... Because it's not just, wearing you down. It's the unevenness of the terrain. Welcome to Saltmarsh. It's a shit show. Nowhere here has been trekked by people. Is that everyone? Yeah, it is. So the only one who's struggling really is the jingling, clanking nightmare. Oh no, correction, actually. Other way around. It's the fine-footed feline who's having a bit of issues. Should have worn shoes. But the feet are starting to ache on all of you. Just in her, more pronounced. Like, you're not having difficulties, it's just, man, this is hard graph. And Simon continues to walk, Olber walking alongside him. Keep up, keep up.
Didn't you say we were going to a cliff? I feel like I'm gonna fall off and die.
Yes.
Well,
Alright, everyone stop. This was also a test. All of you have failed. Partial credit to a man without shirt. What have we been doing?
Walking?
We are walking in pitch darkness, we cannot see any real distance. Also, we are doing it at expense of stamina. We are walking
so we
until we
stopped
fall over.
earlier.
You should have spoken up, but we should have a time to rest. Yes. It is important to know when to stop, when to just put feet down, rest, and wait for next day. Not everything is so important you must do it all at once.
Okay.
Are we learning?
many things.
It is also important to voice these things. I have heard the communication very important among inter-party relationships. Look at these people here. If you pass, which is not looking likely, they will be people who your life depends on. Maybe not Horn One. His life will depend on all of you. He probably will not save you, however. You, Fuzzface, Fluffytail. You will be very important for keeping them alive.
Okay.
Oh, yes, that's right. You are both Oh,
Yeah, but
Moggy.
what?
Moggy, you and Flufftail, you will be important. You, Fuzzface, probably not. You will have to tell them how to live in land. You are hunters. You are meant to gather for them as well. They will need support. Look at these ones. Just look at them. You yourselves also not that impressive right now, but you will be at end of class. But it is very important that you speak. If you have difficulties, you mention them, because not everyone is good enough to keep going. So, tonight, I will see how you set up camp. And then he just stands there, arms folded.
Did we bring tents?
Nope.
Well, it's nothing new for Vernon.
I am
I will sleep
waiting.
on the dirt.
Well, we should set up a watch, right?
And a
Good.
fire.
Yes, that is good idea. For purposes of this class, I and Ulbor will do it.
Okay.
Next time you will take care of it, but for now we are fine. There is nothing here. This is my territory.
I'll start a fire.
Unless
Yeah,
there is not, could be element of surprise. Danger around every corner as adventurer and sailor.
I'm gonna start a fire and start cooking something. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Make a nice stew.
Now it is obvious what Fuzzface is doing here. Probably should have said something, however. Also, I see the rest of you stand there. What are you doing? Tell me. Flufftail, what are you going to do? What is your role in this camp? He means Rainy.
I know.
Okay, just making sure. The silence grows. Alright, we wait until she gets answered. Horn One, what are you doing?
Do we have our explorers packs, or like our packs with us as well, or is this just...
Yeah, I figured you guys would just have your gear.
Okay.
I'd thought about you having nothing except for what Simon provided for you.
That sounds awful.
Well, he's a lizard folk. He can make a lot of weapons and shields and stuff.
It's not
It's just-
knowing what else to do. Azure's just gonna grab his bedroll and like lay it out on the ground. And just kind of stand
As
there
you're
and
doing it, hunched over, you feel a presence over you as Simon is just leaning over you. The snout coming past your head into your peripheral vision. Now what are you doing here?
We're setting up camp.
Yes, you are designating sleeping area. Maybe inform your friends, your party members that this is what you are doing. We are going to sleep here. Also take into account where fire is. Do not sleep too close to fire, but also not too far away. Also, remember to check around for bugs. Lots of bugs here. Lots of horrible, creepy, crawly things. Sometimes delicious, mostly not.
With that, he's just gonna grab the tail end of the sleeping bag and drag it a little bit closer to the fire.
He just walks away. Do you have answer yet, Flufftail? Pio?
Do. Chop some carrots.
Is she muted on Discord?
No.
Okay. You, shirtless dirt man. What are you doing?
I can gather leaves and needles and make a bed more comfortable.
Or more stuff for fire?
We can throw the beds in the fire.
No.
Oh. I'm gonna go get some shit to burn then.
Yes, go.
I'm gonna look for dry leaves, not
You're
wet ones.
already doing wrong.
Damn.
Go with someone else. You travel. You have accountability buddy.
Accountability buddy.
Him.
Okay. Good. He'll totally keep me safe, right?
Pio, you there yet?
Jinya's just gonna look over, smell the soup, and ask if she needs anything. Maybe start looking around the camp, just looking for berries or anything we can add to the soup, while looking out for anything coming or going.
Alright, roll a survival. You do a good job. Simon does not look impressed. Ulber, however, does. Sort of. Like, he's still got that scowl on his face, he permanently does.
He's also gonna try and look for a tree that he might be able to sleep in the branches or sleep like leaning on it, something like that.
The closest you see to a tree that you could put something on, the moment you touch a branch, it just falls away. It doesn't even snap off, it slides down. Welcome to swamp country. Everything is very rotted.
Oh, my favorite terrain.
No comment from Pio. She must have got called away there. But you will have rest. Simon and Ulber, of course, keep watch. No problems occur because he said they wouldn't.
It's how nature works.
It's how nature works when it's controlled.
When Simon says something, it is.
Exactly, when Simon says.
Oh.
So we got a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Come on, Pio, where are you?
You guys want to call a quick break?
Don't usually do that because I'm streaming it.
Oh, yeah, true.
But yeah, we'll have a 10-minute break here until Pio shows up.
All
About
right.
5-minute
I'll
10
be right
break.
back. Yeah, 5 minutes is probably.
Go get something to drink.
Yeah.
We'll convene at 5 minutes too.
Yeah.
Yes?
That's 5 minutes for me to think of cat things to say.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it
5
so
minutes.
much.
I'll be right back.
Who's enjoying their class?
I'm enjoying making Snook cringe.
It's very easy to do as well.
Yeah. on the
So,
other hand,
I'd thought
Oh.
of throwing in an extra encounter bit, but then remembered, oh yeah, you've got shit for HP in general. Also, once in Raxus, Malgern almost died to the rats. Not to the Schwartz. The Schwartz missed with every single fucking sling, but the rats did it. And you had your fun time puzzle. Oh. I did not notice that... For some reason... Yeah. Jin's icon got gigantic. There we go, that's fixed
Yeah.
now.
it was huge.
Doo-ba-doo. It is way too hot these days. I cannot wait for winter to come back.
Wouldn't have thought that heat would be much of an issue up there, considering how far north you are.
It has gotten horrific. Like, I mean, recently we've had 29 degrees Celsius, sometimes 30. That is normal Fahrenheit sort of summer temperatures for you guys.
That's just global warming.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, the blood has been cleaned up, the coughing has stopped.
Oh, good.
Oh, jeez.
Well, fair enough.
30 degrees Celsius. That's not too bad.
You gonna be able to continue?
Oh, I'm fine.
I know, but it's just the home situation isn't.
Those who are ill are asleep, so it's all good.
Okay. We did a little
Wait, so
break.
how hot is it, Snook?
86 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's nothing.
I'm not gonna be that dick that says, "Oh, that's nothing." To
But he
someone
is.
else's, hot.
Because
Yeah.
he's lax.
If you're,
I
You're
mean,
not-
I live in California. I'm gonna get to 110 by the end of the summer.
I mean, same for myself, but like,
Same for here these days. It's fucking horrendous. I bought a
Wow.
loaf. It sat in the kitchen, not in the sun. Next day, it was starting to grow mold on it. The heat had done it.
110 for you, Corvus, would be like 43.3.
We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Climate
I didn't
change
realize
is
it would
real.
get that hot considering how far north.
Yeah, 30 degrees shouldn't be happening. It used to be a record high here was 12 degrees C. That was
Whoa!
12 degrees is
there-
53. Are you fucking kidding me? That was a high.
nice.
Degrees Celsius?
Yeah. It used to be a high. No, 12 degrees, yeah.
But it's
So-
53 degrees is the high now?
No. 12 degrees Celsius was a high, which
Used to be the
in
high.
Fahrenheit is 53 degrees.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying 53 degrees
That
Celsius.
used to be full summer day, walking around in vests and smearing on sun cream.
No, that's fucking cold where I'm at. That's you're wearing a light jacket.
But now, a couple of years on, we are up to 30 degrees for a summer.
Ouch.
That's a big increase.
Yeah.
Is everyone back yet, or is Laura still gone?
She's
I'm
still
muted.
muted, but I don't know if that makes she's
Yeah,
still
that's.
on.
I'd say it. Or she's eating. So yeah, for purposes of spell slots and whatnot, you've just got a long rest there, Rainy.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Also, for fun, what the purpose are you going to do?
Making sure the others do not kill themselves.
That is important role. Good. You look like one who could do it. Well, this
Also,
one
if there's
does, as he
water
points at the
nearby,
crab.
If there's water nearby, to also get us some fish for dinner.
Yes, that is a good idea. If you want to do it, roll survival.
I actually have proficiency with fishing tackle. And I have fishing tackle.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Roll it. It'll be a wisdom one as well, so it'll be basically the same, I imagine.
Oh. Yeah, but there's like no proficiency for it, so.
Yeah, like I
See.
said, just add it on to wisdom.
Alright, so that's.
It was something I was tempted on the DM's Guild. There is a custom
11.
class. There is a custom class for the angler. You're just a fisherman, but battle fisherman. I've been tempted. It's kind of a fun theme.
That could be cool.
Yeah, it's a bit slim pickings. You don't come back with anything loaded with fat and dripping with oil, but you've got a nice little handful of sprats, one frog. You know, it's enough to make the body of a meal.
It'll keep you alive.
Yeah, no one's going hungry tonight, but they're also not feasting and throwing stuff away, which is okay. No point being wasteful.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Meanwhile, Simon sits down. Let's see. Is Laura back yet? Laura?
I'm here.
Yeah. So as you guys deal with Mushy's cooking, there's just little fishtails floating around in the stew. He's adding sprinkles in. Simon sits down, brings out from a shoulder bag this adorably intricate box with a big pink bow on it. It's pretty big. He undoes the bow, throws open the lid and just lets it fall aside. The ribbon is just gone by the wind. And inside is just loaded up with cooked fish, with various snacks and sweets.
Oh.
Yes, enjoy your meal. Let's chow down. A lot of things are heart-shaped in that lunchbox.
Oh, Jesus.
Old
I mean, it's pretty accurate to the character.
Olber patting at his side until he lifts up part of the box and there's a tray underneath for Olber as well.
Of course.
This is not lesson for being sailor or adventurer, but it's handy to have fat bottom girl for a wife. Well, not wife yet. Close to wife.
Wifey.
Have you anyone in your life? Any of you?
Mud.
What the fuck? What?
What the fuck are you doing with mud?
What are you, shitty golem?
See, I want to start a construction business, making buildings out of mud.
You will have problems come rainy season. You know people make bricks now. I know places you will do well. You could help in Goblin Village. Or Bullywugs.
Oh no!
What character did you make, Pan?
Alright, apart from Shirtless Filthmonger, who is next? Who has story about self to tell that is more impressive than that? Bar is set low as ground.
It's a few feet above, you know.
No. That crab already tell me personal story which is more meaningful.
He has 2 rats and 1 schwartz to his name.
Also he met Cat the Talk, that is novel. Oh, he meant you, okay. I guess is less important then. I've seen many tabaxi. I have been paid to deal with many tabaxi. Are you two thieves? Most tabaxi I've met are thieves.
No.
No.
Ah, would be useful. It's important to have thief along to become rich, although not filthy fucking thieves who will carve holes in fucking boat. What a fucking moron does that shit?
Did that happen to you?
Yes. He was part of Sailor Guild. He only got fired, he should have been hung. He damaged my fucking boat.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I thought you were talking about Chicago, and I just forgot.
I thought Chicago was like, what did he do?
Yeah, I was actually.
No, it's another part.
Yeah.
Flufftail, do you have person in life?
No.
Do you need person to be handsome, charismatic, and speaks mind?
They're mildly attractive. But that's not a requirement.
I have one who just about meets first one. Don't worry, I will introduce you to his mother. She is a lovely woman.
Oh!
Everyone knows his mother.
Then you meet him, but meeting mother gives better impression. He himself is... not as bad as Shirtless Filthmonger there, but bad. He is still captain of Sea Ghost, and he is owner of boat you will be sailing on. He is the one you saw in Arms of Dragonborn. Except smaller because statue had to be made slightly bigger so it was more impressive as we came into harbor.
Ah.
They are not officially attached, she just decided to do it for a laugh. Single laugh she had. She said, heh, and walked on. Our figurehead, that is my woman. She is beautiful, yes? You have all seen it, I imagine.
Yes.
Say it's rather hard to miss.
It's strange, she keeps telling me to wrap it up. She does not say why, though. You, Horn. You have people in life. You have goal? Why do you want to be sailor?
I was a sailor.
Why do you want to be adventurer?
Well,
Why do you think you are cut out for these things? Did your mother fuck goat?
no.
No good. More anger. Get violent. Show you have spine. I am doing test on all of you now. It is secret test.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Is he really?
Roll your insight. Yeah, he's very obviously doing a secret test here. He just told you. But don't tell anyone. It's a secret test.
I was already a sailor at one point,
Good.
but I kind of lost my job, and so I'm trying to get back in the game. If I could.
You were a shit sailor. I will make you a good one.
Kind of. I was raised on a ship. Learned at a pretty young age. Just got kicked off.
All right. I will be fine trusting you with second boat we have, not my boat. I would not put you on my boat. Just bites down into his lunch. You, Fuzzface.
Yeah.
I am continuing with secret test here, so what is interesting about you? Because I'm not interested in hiring boring bastards.
I want to sail the world to find spices and new foods that I've never tried before. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes, it's good
Eating
enough reason.
things.
Food is very important. It is strange
I
how
wanna-
decorated some prefer to have food.
I want to try everything. Except for, people. That's wrong.
Yes.
I have a friend who is very interested in trying people. Not food, but just trying.
What does that mean?
What is term you use? He is prevert.
Okay.
But all he needs is good woman, even adequate woman.
Well, that's why I want to travel. I want to eat cool
Get away
things.
from here.
May also try adequate man, although I think he needs more fails first before he try. That is good though, you have goal, and we will find unexplored places, we will find new things. I have jobs lined up. However, you have to pass class.
Okay.
And with secret test, so far you are all doing, what is, third grade.
Third grade.
You are not excelling, but I am not yet thinking of just kicking you off boat. Even this one, as he points to Azor, who was kicked off boat. So that indicates good personal growth. You are developing as people. Alright, all get to sleep now. Go.
Are you sure you don't want us to set a watch as well?
You're questioning my authority?
I just want to know if you want some help.
I have no
Sleep
need of
after
help.
lunch?
Hmm?
Didn't we just have lunch?
No, this is basically nighttime. I decided to rewind it a bit because Pio came back. So everyone gets a chip in. Everyone's done their checks. They come down, and now we are back to morning. All right, everyone up. Back up your shit. Do it idly. Crab, you are impressively polished. Well done. It's not important to look your best, but no point looking your worst like shirtless filthmonger here.
This is my best.
Yes, I am aware of that. I took one look at you and realized this is the best that can be. So, let us continue. And, as you do so, cross more sodden, mushy ground, a lot of buzzing insects, a bit of a cold, although it's still got the lingering effort of a summer in Saltmarsh. But then you start to descend. Just, you see it in the road. There is just moss-covered turf all around you, and then there is a path going down that looks slippery as hell. And you start to see sheared rock on both sides as you go into a small defile. As you continue on, the path starts to tighten up. It's becoming a bit more claustrophobic. The walls are extending higher and higher as you go down. A good 30 feet, 50. Start to get a little less sunlight here. Now, also is important to be very quiet because things will echo here. For example, you can hear quite clearly if you have bent ear, especially you two. Bullywugs ahead. Perception checks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What a shock.
Fuck yeah!
Pretty good for a
Unsur-
-1.
Yep, unsurprisingly, the cats know exactly what's going on. You can hear the slopping and the croaking and the ribbiting. There's multiple frog creatures, but you also hear more sifting along the stone. So do you, Azur.
More frogs or something else?
It sounds different. It's like a swish. Like something's brushing along the stone instead of walking and slapping on it.
Like lizard folk.
Well, no, I mean, you hear Simon stand, he walks alongside you. You're thinking maybe more serpentine. They also sound very close.
Do frogs normally go with snakes? That seems a little odd.
You hear one of the heavier kind of thuds and wet slaps stop. And then a lot of croaking beside it. That sounds the closest, actually. And it starts to get a little bit cacophonous. Because the echoes are building up with the croaks. And they just keep fucking croaking.
Does it sound like they are talking to themselves, talking in unison?
Can anyone speak bullywug?
No.
No.
Are you going to voice your concerns?
I will, yeah.
They are having argument.
You can understand them.
No, I just know a sort of volume. If they knew you were coming, they would be much louder. This sounds like normal croaking volume for when they discuss shit. However, they are also dumb, so not much of language. Now, this is active situation you are in. You could all die here, especially you, as he points to the shirtless one. What are you going to do?
Azure's just gonna kind of quickly tap his chest and cast mage armor.
Because it helped last time.
He didn't cast all that, I don't think. I'm going to figure out where they are.
They are
Same,
ahead of
I'd
us.
like to see if I can try and figure out where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Numbers.
The problem is, there's just too much echo, so time to get eyes on the scene. Sound, it's way too hard to pick apart.
Shall we stealth while we're in the entrance still?
Don't forget, you're up open to the sky as well. So it is daylight coming through, it's just you're deep in a crevasse.
Okay.
Is it sheer on each side?
It is.
Oh boy.
Except in certain places where it's been marked, but it's not.
Okay.
Marked by your hand or others?
Well, I drew it, so my hand.
Is
Well,
this,
no, that's more of like, is it marked for our convenience as players, or is it marked in the world? As in, someone else has marked it there, and our characters can see it.
Yeah. That's just a little step down. I was going to do more of that, but then decided against it.
Okay.
And is this water?
Nope.
Okay.
Deeper ground, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, I guess stick to the walls.
You're going into a geometric anomaly. There are no proper angles here. It's all shite.
Can I peek around from here and see anything?
You can if you want, yes.
Yeah, I'll try to. Do I need to roll anything for?
Well, if you don't want to get spotted, stealth would help. At disadvantage because you're wearing scale armor, yeah?
Leather.
Oh, okay, then you're fine, yeah. You feel sneaky beaky.
And perception?
Not really needed, to be honest, because, I mean, you're going to see them in daylight. But you can hear there's quite a few. It's just the sound is not helpful because it keeps overlapping.
Okay.
But you do see, at least here, as you get around, there is a shelf here about 20 foot high. This bit here.
Can it be climbed up to, or it's just there?
It looks like if you do it in one, you'll be able to do it. Like, trying to drag this out into a slow climb isn't going to work. So you look at the dwarf, for example. Might not. But if you're going at a full pelt, you've got a good chance.
Okay.
Or to put it mechanically, if you can do it all the movement in one go, you get up there.
I will let them know about the shelf. Shall we continue on?
So not knowing what's about to happen and assuming that like we're about to get like swarmed by these things, I'm also gonna cast. Oh shit! There's someone up there.
No, it's fine,
am
continue. It's just it's a shelf, so it needs an elf.
Oh shit.
Ah!
That was just to make them feel pain. Anyway,
The puns hurt.
that's not even a pun, that's a horrible reference to a shitty product. Move on.
Azure's also going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself as an innate ability.
Are you going to add fire as well? Maybe some earth? Put some mud on there?
Mud?
Do you want a bigger coat?
No?
Maybe next time just wear armor.
Which is about to say something, was like, ah, fuck it. I'm gonna quietly get up next to the cat and stay there and wait for any movement from him.
I can feel myself growing fucking older here. And I don't want to be older. There's this lizard man in town. You might have seen him. He is old, fuck.
I'm sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Azure's gonna try to be quiet as well.
Oh
I'm sticking
no.
to the wall.
And you
Oh
see
no.
and you see something.
Oh god, that's huge.
You see a giant frog, but you also see it having a seizure right now. It is twitching, it is having a fit, and you see on the back of it and dismounting and croaking a lot to some bullywugs further along, a brightly colored frog creature with big black spots. You also see further beyond that another one of the brightly colored ones riding a huge... You assume snake. It's really hard to make out because the scales are blending in with the ground.
Uh-oh.
Does you said the giant frog was having like a seizure?
Yeah,
like
it's spasming. And the two bullywugs are approaching the colorful one and just sort of, arms in the air, waving their spears at it.
like
and
they're
it's-
trying to calm it down, or
No, the colorful one is just pointing at the seizuring frog and just croaking back at them.
Seems to
They
be
all
over
seem
here.
agitated.
If I look back at Simon, does it look like Simon understands what the fuck is going on, or is he also kind of like clueless or curious?
Hang on a second. I mean, he will of course have to stealth just to make sure. So let me just make sure here. Alrighty, and he rolls stealth. Good, he won't be seen. From looks of things, those are angry at each other. So as I said, argument. Do not question me. If you want specifics, I don't know, maybe one of them is Frog Mother. So what the fuck you doing?
I'm ready to fucking charge. They seem distracted.
Yoshi is nervously sweating because he knows the second that he moves, everybody's gonna hear him. So he's waiting for somebody else to make the first move.
Beside him, just a big present of the lizardman looking down on him. There's quite the height difference. Are you not?
look at Vernon?
Are you not going to assist your teammates?
I'm gonna wait for them to make the first move if they want to sneak attack.
But you are
Jin's
also
gonna
slowest.
cock
And
an arrow and wait for Vernon.
I guess I should run at them.
Yeah, as you're
I'll hold
holding
my
it,
action to attack if anything charges at him. Or
I like to hold a ray of frost as well.
So the moment you start running, Vernon, you get about 15 feet, and that's when
Right.
they clearly notice you.
So let me just.
So it's time for us to roll some initiatives.
Good initiative.
So can I start 15 feet further than I am right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dang it, crab.
First mate Scuttles.
She doesn't even introduce its name yet. It's just a crab.
crap.
No one's asked.
I mean, there was the introductory period, but it's just we've had an allergic reaction to those.
And that and today's just been awful.
Yeah, I heard. Seemed to get pretty bad. Has everyone rolled?
I
I got mine up there.
think so.
Yep, looks like it. Okay. As Vernon charges forward, and they turn to see him, Azur!
Oh shit, I'm first.
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm gonna step 15 feet to the south. Just taking a quick look at what I can see.
Oh yeah, since you've gotten there. There we go.
He's just too far out, so I'm going to take one step forward.
If it helps, all you see on them are spears on the bullywugs, but you do see short bows on the colorful dudes.
Yeah, so I want to get rid of that ranged first. So I'm going to aim for the this guy. Little green grung. I'm just going to ray of frost at him.
Aw.
That's a hit.
There you go.
and as you freeze him very slightly and temporarily, you just see his skin start to rip and tear apart from the frozen portions as his slimy coating is frozen.
There's a little bit of there's a feels bad man look on Azur's face, but he's just gonna go 10 feet up and
Yeah, he looks
Get
well
right back.
distressed.
yeah.
The frog is
That
going to
tap
try
is
and
striking
succeed
the
his
shoulder.
con save. It does. It's no longer having a seizure. Now let's take a look here. It hops and fuds down, squaring you up, Vernon.
A wise move, probably.
Ginny? Hmm?
I will Hunter's Mark set from.
What'd you post this for?
Okay.
That is an
15
additional
feet of
thing that
movement.
happens when I hit something with a cantrip.
Okay, gotcha.
He is also technically considered to be like cursed or something.
It wasn't a saving throw.
When you hit a creature with a cantrip,
with
it's
cantrips
attack,
attack.
or when it fails a saving throw.
Okay.
Interesting. That's pretty cool, actually.
Doing so subject to the additional effect. Okay, so he just has less
Yeah,
movement.
so
So you 100 marked the big frog.
Yep. And I will.
A clear hit as you just
Ignore the
puncture.
four.
Yeah. And now another d6.
Yeah, hang on.
And you shred through the thing. It's just squishy and soft.
And I will stay here.
First mate scuttles.
All right. Let's see. It's 20, 30. 40 and dodge action.
Alrighty. Vernon.
fucking fast
Oh.
grab.
Just gonna throw my continue.
Yeah, because Land of the Beast.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to Olber, who is liquid lightning.
Alright.
You miss.
Yeah.
This is why you declare reckless attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get shot in the face.
You know what else you should declare?
Bankruptcy.
Being a fraud.
Rage, you dumbass.
Rage.
Nah, he doesn't really have to pull that out right now. Mushi. Go. Do something.
Wushi's gonna sprint.
Move.
Sprint. Sprint. Sprint.
Simon is right behind him the whole way. Keep moving, move, move, faster, faster, faster.
That's as much as Mushi can do.
Wilbur just rolls himself over here, padding a bit. Just sitting down against the wall, though, butting the floor. Now what are you going to do, dwarf? Come on.
That's all I could do.
I see. It's time of the bullywugs. Ooh, let's take a look here. Measure some things out. Yeah, they fucking book it.
Huh.
Yep. And then let's see here. And Rainy Rose.
All right. Let's see.
They do croak out quite loudly. And then
Okay.
stops.
Then going to use where's it? Hmm. Shit, did I mark it down? I think I thought I did. I did. There it is.
Hmm.
To Hunter's Mark Big Frog.
This feature, I really wish it would stay, but there's no way we're gonna let us keep that.
You lose out on the other feature.
I know, but it's such a good feature. It's your bread and butter damage dealing spell, and you get it permanently, infinitely.
Yep.
That's all your damage, yep.
Yep.
It's still alive, but just barely as another arrow fuds into it. It's kind of having trouble moving around now. You think it might go in circles. It's the Grung's turn, who is... You hear him sort of warble pathetically as more of his skin cracks as he tries to move around. Then he springs up here. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, Lurkers of the Swamp. I was gonna knock an arrow. He's gonna shoot for Mushy, because he's making the most noise. And it just clatters on the stone. No bother at all. Alrighty. Azur.
I'm going to use 10 feet,
Oh,
or
wait.
20 feet of my movement to get...
Hang on, I forgot about this guy.
Oh.
This guy down the end, who's going to sliver up into the alcove. And, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use 20 feet of my movement to get here. About how high up is he?
He is 20 foot up there.
Okay, so with
So
the
from-
diagonal shot, I can still hit him.
With this angle, you wouldn't be able to see him.
Oh, really?
Because don't forget, all of this is in
Very
the way.
short.
Yeah. He's a short little
very
fucker.
short.
So I'm going to move to there.
Now you got a bit of a shot on him, although he's slightly protected.
Okay. Let's see. We'll look at the... Okay. I'm just gonna shoot another ray of frost towards him.
That's a hit.
Hey.
No way he can survive this. So he freezes in place, but then you watch and you're waiting and you're hoping. Slowly starts to tilt off balance and tumbles over the edge, shattering.
Azure is currently doing his best to pretend as though he's not looking for Simon's approval. However, he is totally trying to look back behind him to see if Simon approves or not.
You know what? Roll
Jin
deception.
Yang says, "You got it."
Roll deception. We'll have to see. We'll see if he can fool Simon.
I guarantee Simon's gonna roll like a plus 100 again, but
Yeah, Simon sees through it. Of course he does.
Roll a 3.
I know, it's a fucking shit roll too.
I rolled a fucking. I rolled 4 times better than you.
However,
So good.
think about this. He has to put up with Chicago on a daily basis. So he knows how to sniff out bullshit.
So at the very least, he's trying his best not to look like he's looking for approval, especially after yesterday. But is low-key trying to look for approval.
Frog. Frog is in pain. Frog doesn't know what to do,
Frog hurts.
so it bites. Let's see, which one is it again? Got so many frogs here. Oh yeah, it's obviously this one, right? Yeah, Frog Hemoth Bite. Gotta be that one. Yeah, 23 damage.
Okay.
No, here we go. Where the fuck is the normal one?
I could barely have lived that.
There we go. Giant toad chomp.
Well, never mind.
and then it tries to hop away.
I will. Hit it!
You hit it, and it's pulped. You get it so hard that the eyes fall out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ginny.
Did I see our friend?
Yeah, you saw them sliver up.
I will tell everybody that, and I will just move up.
Yes, we know, we all saw it. Perhaps give new information, useful information.
I'm just gonna hold my action here in case anything comes out.
First mate scuttles. Now you do know for a fact there was, ribbiting deeper. And of course the ones who ran away.
Yeah, I know.
Going to move here and.
Bulber's going to pad along quickly but quietly alongside Scuttles, just watching his every move.
I want to say uses the giant frog as cover and takes the dodge action. But I also know it's a crab and will immediately begin eating.
Yeah. I mean, you'll still be behind a big frog. It's like using a horse corpse for cover.
I'll take the dodge action for now.
Okay. Vernon.
I'm gonna go ahead and just run my way past the froggy, and then I guess keep going.
Do you jump over the grung corpse?
I mean, I might as well.
Okay. Wasn't sick, but you did it.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I didn't have my skateboard with me, but if I brought my skateboard, it would have been really dope.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it wasn't on a scooter.
Yeah, by the way. Kapow! From the alcove.
He misses.
Does he miss? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, an arrow sailed through, although you can't see the shooter.
Do I know the direction it came from?
Yeah, like I said, it came from this alcove here.
Okay. Where that fucking shithead crawled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mushi.
Mushi's just gonna run.
Full speed. Move, 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 move.
He's
Move, 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 move,
moving.
move.
He's moving as fast as he can.
Look at this. You see this? I am far faster than you. Why are you not this fast?
My legs are short.
Get longer legs.
I don't know if it's that easy.
I would recommend the Magic Emporium. You can find things that give you an extra bit of movement.
Okay, next time.
Bullywugs? You don't hear anything. Rainy Rose.
It's time to dash. That's it.
Mm-hmm. This one, basically no longer concealed. You can see him now. He is just going to shoot an arrow at you.
Can I attack it from here since I was holding my attack action?
Yeah, but he has a lot of cover.
I'll risk it. Do you want it disadvantage?
If it's past 120 feet.
I don't know, is it?
Longbows are incredible.
They are.
It's only 85 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
He still gets to fire his bow, though. And he's doing it at... yeah, Vernon's close enough. $18.
A hit?
I need a Constitution save.
Well, made that.
Yep, so just 6 damage.
Okay.
And the
He's-
Grung is
he's
also...
been
And after he
exposed
looses
to-
the arrow, an arrow is loosed at him and pins him to the wall by his head. Good, good, you covered friend, yes, but also communicate. Always communication.
I've been shot.
But you know what? Moggy, good boy.
He takes a swig.
However, before Azur's turn, there is a very slight bit of a noise across the stone walls. 40 feet up, the huge snake is crawling along the wall,
Smack.
swishing itself through all the cracks. And then, Vernon, you see it straighten out, and it launches itself at you in a surprise attack.
Ah!
21.
Yes.
As this massive snake spears itself against you. Oh, hang on, there should be... Oh yeah, there's a bonus damage there, so 2d6, and then because it did its distance, another 2d6. So that's 13 damage.
And it hurts.
Should do. But it's now on the ground, writhing there, hissing at you. That was fancy trick. Are you alive, filthmonger?
Halfway. If I had to quantify it somehow.
Halfway alive.
For some
Halfway
reason,
to the grave.
For some reason, I do not feel joy at this. Azur.
He's gonna move to be here,
Mhm.
and is now within 40 feet of this giant thing. I'm going to start by doing a ray of frost at it. Boop.
A clear hit.
For 6 cold.
6 cold, it hurts.
And then I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken Snowalex Snowball Swarm and just have it be back
It fails.
here so it doesn't hit the thing.
So that's 12 damage altogether. It's dead
Yes.
as you pelt it with snowballs.
Hell yeah! This with the excitement of having literally killed it on its own, he's looking over at Simon, not even hiding at this point. Like,
Horn
Like-
boy, you are a good boy. Well done. This was nasty thing you saved, friend. Or whatever you think this one will be. I look at him, I think he would probably just live in the bilge.
shit.
Alrighty, Ginny.
I'll just use my feline agility, and I'll just come right up next to Vernon. And
Hello.
that's it.
Okay. First Mate Scuttles is having a feast.
Oh, no, there's a new thing to eat. And dodge action, because advancing ahead of our barbarian.
Olber swats at Ginny's tail. Vernon.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is rage. So take half damage forever for until I don't take damage anymore.
Yeah.
But I think I can get there. So if I sprint, okay, this meets right here, and then I want to peek around this corner and see what I see up here.
You see a corner.
1, 2, 3.
Can I see what's in here?
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. What is this?
It's just a little alcove.
Okay.
However, Vernon ran ahead really far.
Yes.
Oh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Especially because this one was all coiled up and ready to go.
Yes.
And, it was waiting in surprise factor as it unsheens. There's a 22 hit.
Can I say no?
No.
You can say no, but it's the truth.
So that's 20 damage.
I'm still up
Oh!
because I'm raged.
Yeah, you're raged. So you just take 10 damage instead of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, dude.
The grung falls over because the snake launched itself. However, the grung also knocks back an arrow. But he's going to be at disadvantage. Because the snake flung first. Tainted arrows. 17.
Good.
And a con save. Okay, 4 damage. So 2 for you.
Yep. There we go.
As just a perfectly feathered arrow lodges himself.
I only need 5 health.
Yep. Mushy.
5 HP.
Are you almost dead?
Actually, hang on. Let's take a look here at the angle. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Mushy.
Mushi is going.
Faster, faster, faster! Move, 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 move!
Oh god.
This whole time, the dwarf's been able to do nothing.
That's it.
I got bad news for you, bullywugs. And they've all got the movement to just come on around.
Oh boy.
You, Vernon, are surrounded. As one even leaps over you.
I'm confident I can live this.
You might. But they do have advantage on you,
Yeah. Only 2 of them do, right?
as they
The third one
brandish
does?
for spears. They do have shields up, so at least you're not getting two-handed spears.
Well, that's a hit. That's 3 hits.
4, 5, 5. So 6 damage altogether.
Minus 1 health.
Shit.
You just...
I'll pass.
Anyone
Look
watch
at
Kung...
what I had.
Anyone watch Kung Pao?
No.
He's
Been a
just,
while.
they just surround him, just stabbing him and beating him with their sticks. And croaking over him triumphantly, and then they look behind him to see the rest, and they croak louder in surprise. Rainy.
Alright. Now it's time to use my feline agility.
Understood. Yes, from now on.
Fast as fuck.
Bonus action to oh boy. You're in quite a predicament. Bonus action to Hunter's Mark the Snake
Okay.
from pulling it from the corpse of the other snake of the.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. And twang. That's a miss.
Who are you shooting at?
Snack.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh.
Oh, no. Actually, it's 1 off. Correction.
Yeah.
Close,
I
though.
figured.
Very close. It's the turn of the snake and the grung.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Jesus!
So, there's 2 failed death saving throws.
I'm dead, dude.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't have healing word.
Because of my subclass, I can be revived without using material components.
No one has the
Nobody
spell.
can revive you.
Sure, let us just get to level 5 and then pop
2,
that on you
3,
real quick.
4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
Jesus.
Actually, no. I forgot. You are kind of safe. They only have 25 movement, grungs. They are slower. But he's still going to take a shot at you.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
He doesn't die. Not
Ugh.
today.
Jesus. Wow.
You're a lucky piece of shit.
Jesus.
Walked up here and this happened, so, you know. Oh boy.
Now, I am not going to say you have to save him. Because he did this to himself, but it is still good to help your fellow party members. It's just... maybe not this one.
Oh, fuck.
This may also be secret test.
You're gonna kill the mud salesman? Come on.
You're a fucking mud salesman. Who cares about
This is because I said no to you being a vampire.
I'm sorry, what?
Why do you think he's called Von a la carte?
not what I said. You just like cut me off at the beginning.
He
So...
wanted to have a vampire family.
No, see, they weren't vampires. They were. they
Don't
were
care,
human.
no. Move on, Azur.
This is the biggest pan thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
like
use my
how they're
30
now-
feet movement to get here.
What were you gonna say, P.O.?
I like how I've now been introduced to the thing called the pan thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it twice now.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, but I kind of thought, oh, this is, just, oh,
No,
he's just
he's a shitlord.
I
Nope.
did not realize this had a tradition about it.
This is who he is as a person. I'm gonna throw an ice knife. So it'll
Yep.
disperse in a 10-foot radius here.
Yep. Well,
boop.
5-foot radius.
Yeah, 5-foot radius. My bad.
That's a hit. So let's
Or
see
4
here.
piercing and 8 cold.
Yeah, they get a deck save on the cold, so
Yes, they do.
that's the snake.
Should be that.
Snake avoids the no cold damage there. And for the bullywug, he takes the cold damage.
Cool. So the snake should just take the 4 piercing, but then the bullywug gets the 8 cold.
Yeah. As the ice knife smashes against the scales, and all the splinters just go in one direction to hit the bullywug, who just looks fucking pissed. It's like he chose exactly the wrong place to stand.
And that is my turn. That's my full movement in action.
Yep.
I don't have a bonus.
What are you going to do, huh, Muggy? He is lying there bleeding from his own mistakes, but you must sometimes help those who are stupid.
Let me do a death save.
I
You're going
will.
to. The next one who can help you is the crab.
I
Crab has
will
no heels.
blow some smoke onto the arrow again. And I will attack this one.
Mm-hmm. That's a miss as your arrow clatters off its shield.
Oof.
5.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. Vernon, your one chance of survival, and it's a crab.
And there's a snake in the way.
I
Yep.
have 2 chances of survival. I mean, I can
Yeah,
roll.
you could also roll a natural 20.
However, as a beast of the land, doesn't your crab have climbing?
No, it gets either climbing or swimming.
Ah,
It has
okay.
swimming.
You know what? That's a
Crap.
logical choice, though, considering
Yeah,
this
it's
was
a
the
crab.
Saltmarsh thing.
Yeah.
Also a Saltmarsh thing, yeah.
But now I actually went and I actually made a new attack for it. It misses though.
It misses. It's super effective at failing.
Darn the 1 in 256 glitch.
Olber is going to start parkouring up the wall at a high-speed dash because he is fucking ridiculous that way. He has 80 feet of movement and a climbing speed, so he just fucking rolls over here and finds one of the fucking bullywugs. He doesn't have multi-attack though, so he just looks at one of the bullywugs. He goes for that one, the one who has ice on him. And then swings. And rips him the fuck apart.
Oh my god! What the fuck did you do to these characters?
And then a regular damage? Come on.
Oh my.
And just smashes the frog's legs off and then paws at the face until it stops moving.
Help!
I'm glad that was the last thing I saw.
Well,
Probably.
not the last thing you saw.
Burden.
Come on, nat 20 or nat 1. Nothing in between. Damn.
Well,
I
you're not dead yet. Mushy.
You're too nonchalant about this. You literally could have died.
Simon
Yeah.
just leaning in with the snout just like half an inch away from Mushy's face. What are you going to do, dwarf? He is down there dying and bleeding. What are you going to do?
Well, I can't heal him, so
Alright, I'll do that.
The snake.
Or do
I'm gonna attack the snake. No, 26.
26 is a good hit.
That's a nat 20, by the way.
Oh, good. Roll it then.
And then I will roll another d12.
12.
Yeah,
Nice.
one.
But I'm also gonna use a maneuver on the snake.
You have to.
Yeah.
It has 1 HP left, because every dwarf
Oh.
is Malgern.
Okay. Yeah. Distracting strike doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but you lop. Well, you know, you point one direction, as it looks that way, you just bring the axe down. And it's... The problem is the head comes off, the body starts writhing ferociously.
So that was 5 feet of movement. Then I'm gonna go
What are
here.
you doing, dwarf? What are you doing? Come on.
I'm going there.
There we go, there we go. Good job. Yes, well done.
Thanks.
You're a good boy. Right? I cannot
Okay.
deal with dwarves.
Thanks.
Your beard is very
You get the
curly.
best-
I assumed woman at first.
It's gonna give a real hesitant thumbs up.
Yeah, you do that while standing right beside Vernon's bleeding corpse.
Oh my gosh.
Action surge? Or are you just going to end your
Oh,
turn here?
Do I have action surge?
Yeah, you get that level 2.
Oh, I forgot I had action surge. Okay.
I figured,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Heal?
Or you could try and roll medicine to stabilize him.
No, fuck that.
Kill shit.
I don't think an 11 hits.
No, 11 misses as you score down its wooden shield. I mean, you take a chunk out of it, and the frog is worried.
Okay. That's
Simon looks over at Vernon. This would reflect badly on me if my first fucking class has student that dies, but then also would make it more good for hardcore sailors who want to learn how to properly live, unlike this thing which will just return to where they came from. What to do, what to do? The Mona would scream at me, she would whine, complain, but then I just tell her she's very pretty, so it'll be fine.
Here comes the 500 to hit.
And he just fucking kills Vernon.
Yeah.
Remember, if he's dead, we have to take his body back.
Yes, yes, get
What are
on
you
that.
talking about?
No, he
There you
turns
go,
to
you are
mud.
now alive.
Yeah.
Except for the bullywugs are still right there.
It's
Good
fine.
luck.
6 health.
Heal.
I'm not
I
raging
mean,
anymore either.
he's
That
still
sucks.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cordell, did you really make a mudman?
Mudman.
He didn't, he just... You know when he realized he was going to be a mudman? When he said he shows up with mud smeared on him like war paint. That's the first time he fought a mudman.
Yeah.
I fucking know you, man.
Well, I thought of the real estate thing before, but
By the way... You're back unconscious.
shit.
Oh no!
As the spear goes in, and he just looks at everyone else and just twists it before the bullywug just starts sinking down into its shoulders and cowering.
Oh my god.
That leaves this one.
Do my like death saves reset? Mine
Yeah.
zero?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hit him.
This one looks at the dwarf bearing over him with a battle axe and then looks at Vernon and just brings the spear down very gently. And then lets go of the spear and runs.
Oh, do I get an attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just lets go of the spear, which is still lodged in Vernon, and runs for it. That's a hit. And you kill
Oh
him.
jeez. Oh,
Yeah, you
jeez.
take his... You just dig it right into the spine. You just see it... it goes splayed out like a fucking... what do you call it? The biology specimen. Dissection subject.
Oh yeah.
I rolled max
subject.
damage. Oh.
Oh yeah.
You're sick.
That's awesome.
As you pull at your axe, some of the limbs start moving as you pull at the tendons.
Ooh. Ooh.
Rainy? Also, if you ever Bullywug looks at that, but keeps a hold of its spear and just starts shaking.
Oh god!
Okay.
I mean, you've got to stand still if you want your ability back.
Yeah, for feline.
I'm just suggesting that maybe feline agility might be more important right now. Or just taking a pot shot of an arrow, you know. It's a suggestion. But I guess you want to save him.
Who would want to stay burning?
I do.
I mean, at least you've got someone who will run into the traps.
And I've
That's
already
sweet.
used
Not
one
foolish.
ability, so I can't use that again.
And then Vernon's going to want to be captain.
No 6, but you got max. Close to. You got 8 HP now.
I can live and then die again.
Wait a
And
minute,
then
what have
die
you used up?
again.
You guys did have a long rest before this fight.
Yeah.
Okay. I just heard you said you used something up there.
No.
Okay. It's the Grung's turn.
Put him back down, boy.
But
Did he
he's
take
on the
damage?
ground, so he has to go up closer to melee.
As he just creeps up, unsheathes his knife, looks at you all, and then sees Simon. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And just fucking books it. He goes full dash. But he's still in sight.
Murder?
You don't want to swing at him, Pat?
No, he had the dash. He was going to, and then he just realized how much the odds were against him. Gonna get the fuck out of here.
Just moving forward again. Gonna go ahead and try to Ray of Frost that boy. Hurrah! And miss.
Yep. Ginny.
I have all the movement to get up here, and I will take a shot at the one running away.
The
I'll go
Bullywug
on
is doing a very good
Marco's.
job of looking very small and shivering. He doesn't want to attract attention. Alright, you listen your arrow.
Nice.
Thunk. There is now another colorful frog pinned to stone.
This fucking last bully bug.
And that's all I got.
First mate scuttles. He can climb over bodies.
Yeah.
Olber is going to use the help action
Right,
Get the
now-
kill scuttle.
as he just sits back and just taps the crab at the back.
Okay, it hasn't moved 20 feet in straight, so it's a regular maul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Olber's a little strong and knocked him a bit off balance. He's not used to dealing with crabs, but he hasn't eaten. Vernon.
Alright, so I have a plan. First thing is I'm gonna get up and not be on the ground anymore. And then I think I'm gonna rage one more time and then hit the thing.
You hit the thing.
What a solid plan you had.
Yes.
Is that all of your damage?
Yes.
You don't have a bonus for raging, not included? Oh, okay, it's all
That's
included
included
here.
in the rolls.
Okay, it's
Alright.
still alive. It croaks out in pain horribly, but it's still standing.
I'm gonna sit back down on the ground.
Can you stand up?
Are you sure you really want to do that?
I trust. I think Mushi could kill him, right?
You just start hearing weird, sort of repetitious ribbits. It's crying.
Kill it.
Mushy.
Rushi is gonna go here and. Sorry. Yeah.
Kill, steal, kill, steal.
Let's see if I can hit. Okay.
Yeah. Fucking overkill, dog. Yeah.
Where were
I'm
these
90%.
rolls that game with Nimona?
Obviously, they were safe for here.
Yeah, just fucking eviscerated.
This is the first one shot where a player and the player playing a character want the character to die.
No, he
You
does
know,
this
there's
all the
just no
time.
Mud.
He tried to kill Gunfer before.
Yeah, we all tried to kill our characters in that one though. To be fair.
Yeah.
No, I had to. I couldn't because he wanted mine to die.
Oh yeah.
You really wanted him dead. Yeah.
Like when we were in that field, so just let me die.
I know. I was hasted, haste potion, ran, and then all I get for fucking response is just let me die.
I'm sick of this. Let me die.
I ran across a map that was 15 times too fucking big. I even gave up killing that smug asshole in the cowboy hat. The most pathetic one-dimensional cool villain he fucking rolled out in front of us. I gave it up for you, Snook.
Like, just put me out of my misery.
Yes, just like this. Just like this.
It wasn't even out of character. Good job. Okay, let's see here now. What have we learned? I am looking at one of you specifically on what did you learn.
I should retire.
Partial credit for that is probably a good answer for you. Maybe next time, look at these ones, as he points at the two cats. They are speedy. They are like fell in agility. You know what that means? They can go in front, with you. This one, no. This one is terrible. He just looks at Mushy. Look, you did very good at the end, but the start was very slow build-up. You are like...
I need to get juice.
You are like big stones starting to roll downhill. At the end, impressive. At start,
Thanks.
you are like paint drying. I have fucking bored.
I know.
But,
I have short legs.
you did good. So you good boy, you good boy, you good girl, you good boy, you good boy. You, I am not sure what to do with you. Oh wait, I know what I'm going to do with you. He just unscrews his flask and just splashes Vernon in the face.
Ah.
Clean up. You stink, both as person and performance.
Jinya will offer his flask to Vernon if he wants to drink anything.
Vernon will splash himself in the
No,
face.
no, do not let... Yes, no, use the... Yes, pour it, go on. As the alcohol sinks down into the various cuts and wounds you've got.
Mud.
As he's doing that, Jinya will pat him and cast.
Thanks.
What the fuck kind of character are you playing, Pan?
I don't know.
Horn
Good fuck,
boy?
I think I know.
He's playing Pan.
Yeah. Horn boy? Impressive. That makes up for all the failing you did before. Well done.
To answer your question, I've learned range is better for me.
Rage is good in general. Normally I only have to bring out sword when people I know just charge in foolishly in familiar ways. However, also because I am very good at it. Let us continue on. And the question is, do we continue on? I'm fine picking this up next week.
Yeah, I could do this again next week.
Or we could
Sure.
keep going for a little bit.
It's just been a little long for me. I just got back into D&D. I'm kind of ready to end, but I could go longer.
Yeah, 2:45, so, you know. It's practically a full session.
It's
Yeah.
up to you guys. I can go for like another hour.
Will you be able to make it next week?
Maybe like 80% chance, yes.
If that mic holds up.
Okay. You know what? We'll hold this off and we'll go to part 2 next week. Because this, like, I envisioned this as a one-shot and I built it up for more. So this isn't a failure. This was intentional. I'm thinking mini-campaign.
Yeah, because we could definitely have a longer session than this, but
I don't know. You might want to make a backup character.
Yeah.
You might want to make a character. There's
Nope.
your start.
can't do that.
Okay, so like if he covers himself in mud and just sits in the sun for a while and it kind of cakes on, does that count?
Don't
as
encourage him
armor?
because then he can say, you know what, bro, I'm baked.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
part of the problem with
Jinya
the
would
character,
sit
actually.
with him and smoke and drink.
You okay, bro?
Well,
You want to hang out, bro?
Alrighty. Well,
What is this character? You just made a man that smears himself in mud.
You know, it's me if I was even dumber and also about a lot bigger, except slightly shorter.
You made a WWF bushwhacker.
Come on, man! Don't throw those around. Those were a classic Attitude Era. You're more sort of the depth of character of, say, a John Reno or John Cena.
Okay, I thought it was a one-shot, so I made a one-shot character. I wasn't like, come on. I mean, he was gonna be a vampire. but I
Don't
couldn't-
even joke that this would have been different. Let's not forget Bad Touch. Let's not forget that character, huh?
Claude.
Yeah, let's go back to Claude here. This fucker right here, Bad Touch Claude, who pinned a hobgoblin naked against the wall.
Oh yes.
At least I was wearing clothes.
Oh god.
I believe at one point you were saying I start taking off my clothes as well.
I probably said that, but I mean, how many people actually listen to me? Come on.
Anyway.
My party from college listened to you.
Yeah, they watched that session. I want to hear more comment. Do they still talk about it?
Not really, but like it has come up in the past.
Oh God.
Alrighty, so we're going to leave this session for this week and come back to it next week. Same day, same time. Okay?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Although, I'm happy
Okay.
pushing it an hour forward, if that helps anybody.
I
Either way
can
works.
do that.
Like
Might
starting
actually
at an
help.
hour earlier or an hour later?
Hour later, the usual D&D times.
Okay.
I should be fine for that. I have Fridays off till I think late August.
But it's just, if it helps, you guys make it. If not, we'll just do normal time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. I'm so hungry.